All right, hey guys, we're back. Hole 6 revision here coming up. And, I remember what I did yesterday because it was so easy. And we're going to do similarly today. We're just going to make some minor tweaks. I think I remember mentioning that I did 2 right spin and it ended up just hanging onto the fringe. And we're just going to essentially go at this with no spin. We're going to try no spin. We're going to see what it looks like. That's going to give you guys the best idea as to how minimal you need to make adjustments. Now, keep in mind, if you guys do switch balls, say for instance, one of those bunny balls, and the wind gets down, that's going to affect the way that your ball plays. So a smaller wind is going to greatly affect the way that you might need to put backspin on, for example. So that might be something to keep in mind, that you might need a backspin if you're going to use a bunny, for example. But, if your wind's similar to mine, you wouldn't need quite as much. So here you can see an 11 something wind. We are going to set up. I'm just going to probably not even touch it today, just so we can see what it looks like when you do that. The line looks pretty good. I am going to overplay. We are going to be going into power. So one of the things, there's 5 rings. And we are going to at least go 10 here, which is going to require about 3 rings of power. I think this is very similar to what I was doing yesterday, which was going into a little bit of power. Great ball to the left. I don't think it's going to end up costing me. Let's see the way this lands. But keep that in mind when you guys have your revisions. This might be a little bit deep. You might want to consider throwing in half a bar of backspin, maybe 1 tops, but you're really not going to need much angle. I might just put it to the right just a little bit, but keep in mind I did great ball it, so it did get a little bit probably left of where it should have been with the perfect ball, but I might just maybe do a half a bar of backspin, half a bar of right spin for that adjustment. So something to keep in mind. This guy's not the best player, so I'm just going to go ahead and give him a freebie here. If in fact he is trying to qualify today, I wish him luck. So, hopefully you guys can, use that revision to your advantage, as you can actually just see how nothing reacts. Now, I really wish I would have hit a perfect ball for you guys so you could have really seen, but at the very least, I do feel it's a little bit deep. Even with an 11 wind, so it might be perfect for a 12 wind what I just did, but for an 11 that's going to be a little deep, so you might want to just put a little bit of backspin, and at the same time, getting it just a little bit more right might be a little bit helpful, but don't overdo it because you don't want to leave it on the fringe like I did yesterday. So keep that in mind, and good luck guys. See you guys on hole 7.